Hi Cancer, welcome to your When the X Returns reading for January 18th through February 1st. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, and I will add that I understand fully that X's are X's for a reason. Sometimes there's that one that got away though. They just were logistically undesirable, or, right person, wrong timing, that sort of thing. Also, this is about somebody that has shown up without your invitation. They just shown up, not if they're going to show up or that you've reached out first. This is somebody that comes back in the picture for you, Cancer. All right. Cancer. King of Swords. Okay. Is somebody reaching out through social media, or maybe your ex is an air sign, an Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Temperance. Wow. First shot out of the gate. This is someone coming to say they're sorry. Someone, I think, wanting to move on, to close out this chapter of their life. Okay. Eight of Swords. Yowza, that's... ouch. Eight of Swords. Page of Wands. Four of Swords. And Queen of Wands. Okay, so they might have already started with somebody new, so they're just showing up to kind of see if you'll give them that absolution, or just... for some of them, it could be like, okay, well, what did I do wrong? Because I don't want to do it in this new relationship, because we've got kind of a family here. We got the Queen of Wands and we got the Page of Wands here. This would say that they are actually dating. Nothing serious yet, but they might have somebody in mind that they want to, that they want to turn into something more. They feel... I think they still feel very connected to you, but it's not a favorable connection for them. I think they want to kind of close out that chapter in their life. They're probably going to come back to say they're sorry. For some of you, it could be that they're actually interested in putting the word out and wanting to turn their attention towards you, depending on how the I'm sorry goes. It could be that there's an interest with you. They are interested in having a relationship. It could be with you. It could be with somebody in the future. It could be that they already have somebody else in mind, and that's why they're circling it back around to you. It could be that they see you as their person, and there's still that spark of interest there for you. I think they feel that things ended at a stalemate with you, just like not... Yeah, it's almost like somebody just kind of rolled over and died in the relationship. Like you just completely gave up on each other, or there's somebody gave up on somebody in the relationship. Because it could have been a nice amicable breakup, but I don't think so, because not when they feel this way about you. I think there's more to it than that, and I'm shuffling the wrong deck. Okay, so why this Eight of Swords? Do they feel guilty? Is that why they're coming back to say they're sorry? They feel guilty? They feel like they let you down. They just completely played dead and kind of took advantage of you. Is that what this is? What's this Eight of Swords? About the committed connection that you had, if not marriage, and working things out, working together. So okay, here comes my cat. I don't know if you can hear, but okay. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I'm sorry. She's old, and she brings me socks and stuff, and she's getting kind of old, so yeah, she's just starting to do that again. Okay. Anyway, this is a committed connection. This could have been Taurus. Working things out, working together. I don't think this is a third-party situation. It could be for some of you. I mean, this is general, so this could be a third-party situation, particularly at work, that got in the way of the marriage. This could be that... Oh, no. I think no. Okay, I thought she was trying to get up on the desk. Okay. This could be they're just feeling like they can't, that there was just no way that it was going to work out, that they couldn't work together with you, and it wasn't going to work, that the marriage progressing, like they felt just trapped and stifled and suffocated, and it wasn't working out, and you guys couldn't work together, and it just wasn't, if it's not a marriage, it's a committed connection that just wasn't working, that you guys weren't on the same page anymore, you two weren't working together anymore. I think though too that this feels like this is guilt, because we've got the I'm sorry here, we've got the healing, the redemption wanted. This is with no agenda. Could be though that they still have a little bit of interest and they want to see where it goes, if they might be feeling you out. What's this Four of Swords about? Wow. So they, the connection died. The choice to be with you and the desire to be with you and the connection died. Or vice versa. You stopped loving them. You stopped wanting to be with them. It just, the desire, the connection, everything just went wet blanket, limp, died. Passive, didn't care anymore, no interest, just completely passive. It just fell apart. Couldn't work together, work it out anymore. Now she's in the other room and she's like getting mad at the blanket or something. So pretty scampery for a 15-year-old cat. Okay. Not in the reading, that was my cat. What is this Page of Wands? Is this somebody new? What's this Page of Wands about? Because this is interest. This is interest. What's this Page of Wands about? Cancer. Ooh. Got the King of... Can you see? Can you show that? Okay. Get my little banner. Okay, can you... Page of Wands clarified by the Star card. So we've got hope. We got optimism and hope and, you know, being optimistic about your chances. But this is somebody that's not in a secure position. So this is either somebody that's controlling but doesn't have a lot to offer. This is somebody that that might be a nice person, but they're not very stable right now, that things are really up in the air. It could be somebody that's really domineering and controlling. So I'm going to have to clarify that again because that doesn't make any sense. We've got... It's almost like somebody's really hopeful that they can get back into a relationship and have somebody take care of them again. Is that what drove you two apart? Was that somebody just wasn't contributing to the relationship because they didn't have a whole lot to offer? Time, money, love, affection, something was really like unstable or not there. Somebody was not really secure, and I feel like this is resources or time or interest. Like somebody just didn't care, didn't contribute. And it's the same thing, except for maybe their attitude about it is that of a child, like, or just much more of a beginner's attitude than it would be a queen or a kingly attitude or energy. This is someone that has kind of that's always got that passion and interest and vitality, which is great, but at some point it has to mature, and it's almost like it still stays stuck there, because these two right here, this very well could be wishful thinking, that someone still wants to kind of, you know, the whole wonder and just like, oh, what's that over there? What's that over there? And maybe that's why it died, because it got boring. Maybe that's why this happened, because there's no more interest. It got boring to them. They got bored. And maybe that's why they feel guilty and they want to come back and say that I'm sorry that they let the connection die, because they feel responsible because they weren't in the most stable or secure position, and they feel like they should have offered and done more. They should have been more like this than like this. This doesn't feel like it's a controlling person. It doesn't feel like they have an agenda. This feels like somebody that's not really that doesn't have a whole lot to offer. And, you know, the fact that they just kind of stopped contributing to the relationship, that might be either by choice or because they couldn't. But either way, that's probably what was in deficit here. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about attention, time, effort. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Because this is all right. Okay. So what's this Queen of Wands about? Because this would say starting something new. This also could be dating, though, that they're still going to be dating. Because this is not somebody that stays still, settles down with someone. This is somebody that's in the mix, and they like managing and facilitating. So what's this Queen? Is that how they saw you? What's this Queen of Wands about? Are you their person? What's this about? Trying to figure out how to make things work. Trying to figure out how to not be inert. They're trying to get their life back together. It's funny because you wouldn't think that it really fell apart, because this is like, oh, I'm tired, I'm just going to stop kind of contributing. This could be somebody that was just so overwhelmed, they just completely, it was like analysis paralysis. They were so in their head that they just needed like a much needed break after their relationship. But this is somebody that just is like, it feels like they stopped contributing. Now with this over here, we got the Magician. This is probably somebody that didn't know how to make it work. And they were so in their head about it that they just like, it was just fatigue, and they just couldn't think about it anymore, and they just gave up. And that was part, basically they gave up on the connection and the commitment, and that's what ended it. And that it might be a running theme to them here, because we got the exhaustion, we got the feeling out of control, not very stable, and then we've got trying to figure out how to not feel overwhelmed and to make choices. So, and this is somebody that takes life by the horns. This is courageous. This is charismatic, friendly to all, has a lot to offer, is always on the move, spontaneous, confident, all of that. A lot of fun to be around, adventurous. This is somebody that's probably trying to get their mojo back, honestly, trying to stop feeling overwhelmed and conflicted, trying to not be confused anymore, trying to figure out life. They're trying to figure out how to adult, or how to life, basically. And that's probably why they're coming back. We got a lot of cards here about anxiety or just being in conflict with themselves. So this is definitely all about them trying to get back on their feet. And I think they're really wanting someone to offer them hope again, or it's almost like they want somebody to take care of them, because we got this right here. I don't think, for some of you, it could be somebody's like really controlling and they've always got their eye out. But this right here is about hope and healing and renewal. And I think this is somebody that's life has been turned upside down. They're not where they want to be. And they're hoping that they can find somebody maybe that they're okay with that. That's why they might keep things just at the superficial level when they're dating. Because they know they don't have a lot to offer right now. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about effort, time. Maybe they're working like a fiend to try and get back on their feet again. They don't feel like they have much to offer. Or this could be somebody that feels very insecure. It could be that. And then here's this kind of immature energy here. And this is just wishful thinking. So they date a lot. They don't really have anything that's too stable or serious, because they can't really sustain it. Because when they get bored, they give up on it. Could be that. Wow, I kind of went deep with this one. Okay, all right. That's to make up for my cat interrupting us. He's old. Little mama, little queenie. Cancer. Go outside. So this could be saying that you're still in your head too about it, that you haven't really moved on. But I gotta tell you, this whole reading was about them. It didn't really say anything about you at all. Like, so this is probably, that is indicative too. It's probably someone that's very self-absorbed. Just saying, this is them being completely in their head about something and then abandoning it because they feel overwhelmed because they can't really make any choices or get their life on track. This is somebody, this is a cycle. That's probably why they need to come back and say they're sorry. And this is, my hunch is for you is saying, you know what, don't give this too much time of day. Let them apologize, be receptive, it's fine, but keep going, go outside. Maybe you've been thinking about this too long, Cancer. You go outside, you keep going on. They're going to offer an apology probably as a way of absolution, and hopefully then you can turn around and be friends and help them get their life back. I feel like that's what this is. She or he is going to be like, it's not that they have an agenda to get back together. They want something from you, but they just want help because they feel really out of sorts, I feel like. This right here, this could be somebody reaching out online or spending a lot of activity online. They could be meeting people online. And keeping it at that level because they know that they're not in a very secure position. And things might work out over time, but not right now. Just saying. Again, with the pregnancy, this could be because we've got the gestational period here, the star. This could be distance involved. If we are talking about online dating, this could be distance needing to be traveled. That's why it's going to work out in the future, not right now. A lot of options just because this is general and yeah, okay. You know your situation best. Cancer. These Cancer need, there you are. Need to know. Never ending story. Okay, I think that's why this is saying go outside, because you're going round and round with it too, just like they are. They're still pretty tied up and twisted up about it. This would suggest that you are as well, that you need to go outside, get out of your head, stop thinking about this. Okay, that's my intuitive read. What does the book say? Let me see. Hold on a minute. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. That could be what this is about here. Shame, fear of intimacy, low self-esteem. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Well, okay then. That's a beautiful message. Honestly, like, stop beating yourself up. Stop going round and round about this. It wasn't you. Do you feel guilty too? Is that what this is? Maybe, I mean, gosh, it's like you're both beating yourself up over this. Huh. I already pulled that one. What am I doing? Cancer. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Cancer. Possibilities are endless. You just have to, I think this is saying, let this go. You've got so many more opportunities waiting for you. The only thing that's going to hold you back is the time and effort that you put into it. This could also be that that's why this didn't work, was because of time and effort. Somebody was neglecting and not putting in the time and the effort. Okay? I'm just saying. But this needs to end. You need to quit beating yourself up. You need to quit thinking about them. Again, they could be reaching out online, or, just don't let it get too far, because you've got other things waiting for you. You don't need to keep going round and round about this. Time and effort would be the only things holding you back. Your possibilities are limitless, honestly. Okay. All right. Put this baby to bed. Yeah, you're moving on. Okay. I hope to see you in the next reading, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. You get outside and get after it. All right. Take care.